Well, hi there. This is the Monty Man here at Take12Radio.com and KHLT Recovery Broadcasting. And I'd like to read you a letter that was sent to me. I was given permission to read this, and it is not unlike many letters that I've received over the years. It says, "Dear Monty Man, my husband says he can't make the choice to stop drinking. He tells me he has lost the ability to control his drinking and that he feels driven to drink. He says once he takes a drink, he drinks until he passes out. And when he's sober, he can't think about anything else but drinking." She says, "We both believe in prayer, we believe in God, and we are a family of faith that attends church on a regular basis. I don't understand why, with our belief in God, he can't get a handle on his drinking. Can you explain to me what I'm doing wrong?" And it's signed Hopeless. Well, first of all, you're not doing anything wrong. In fact, you're probably doing a lot of right things. His alcoholism, if that's indeed what it is not going to be solved by anything you do. It is not going to be solved by him just bucking up and praying harder and just going to more church services or going to more AA meetings or talking about his day. That isn't how it's solved. But let me tell you why. There's a couple things going on with the alcoholic that do not happen with the alcohol abuser or the normal temperate drinker or the heavy drinker. All right, the normal temperate drinker, the heavy drinker, or the abuser, if given sufficient enough reason to quit, they can quit. Maybe they lose their job. Maybe they get more than one DUI. Maybe they just get violently ill. Whatever it is that happens, with sufficient enough reason, they can choose to quit drinking. That is not the case with the alcoholic. The alcoholic has two things going on. One of them is called the phenomenon of craving. It's when they introduce alcohol into their system that something happens mentally, something happens biologically, the metabolism, the way we alcoholics our pancreas works with alcohol. It's a total different animal than somebody who's simply a heavy drinker, alcohol abuser, or a normal temperate drinker. And what happens is we cannot choose, we cannot decide, we have not the ability to control how much we drink or how often. It's gone once it enters our bodies. Now, the other half of this thing, which is even bigger, I believe, than the phenomenon of craving, is something that happens when we're stone cold sober. Alcohol is not in our system, and that is called the obsession of the mind. We obsess over drinking. It's all we can think about. We believe that the next time I drink, it will be different. I can drink like a normal person. If I just drink on the weekends, if I just have a drink at dinner, if I just drink after 5 o'clock, if I just drink, maybe have one drink a week, that things will be different. Now, when I say obsess, and it's all we think about, it doesn't have to be something that we obsess over every day. Maybe we don't even obsess over it once a month. Maybe it's only once a year we think about it. But when we do think about it, we believe and have convinced ourselves that this time it'll be different, that this time we'll be able to control it. And that's the frailty of an alcoholic. It happens when we're sober. People that are not alcoholic, people that are heavy drinkers, people that are the partiers, people that are normal temperate drinkers or alcohol abusers but not alcoholic, they don't think like that. They don't obsess over it. They just don't. They don't. And that is the big difference. And listen, no amount of human power, no amount of intellect, no amount of determination or firm resolution not to take another drink is sufficient against the illness of alcoholism in the real alcoholic. You're not doing anything wrong. You're doing everything right. Listen, no amount of meetings, no amount of advice from a sponsor, no amount of reading literature, no amount of going to church, no amount of any of that stuff is going to solve the problem. The only thing that we have found that will solve our problem is a relationship with a power greater than ourselves. And that one is God. That one is our Creator. Lots of people attend church, meetings, and don't have a relationship, have not turned their will and their life over to the care of God. Maybe your husband Maybe he has done that. Maybe there's some things going on that need to be addressed, that really a firm working of the 12-step process with a person who has been through it and has experienced a spiritual awakening as a result of those steps is needed. I don't know. This is something that your husband is going to have to work out with a sponsor, a spiritual advisor, or somebody that knows about alcoholism to the degree in a lot more detail than what I'm explaining here during this short broadcast. I hope that helps. If you'd like more information on alcoholism, you can visit aa.org. You can visit us at take12radio.com and email us at take12radio@comcast.net, and we'll be glad to send you more information explaining the allergy of the body, the obsession of the mind, and the problem, as well as the solution to the alcoholic issue. All right, until next time, this is the Monty Man, and I'm wishing God's perfect serenity for you. Bye-bye.